Good morning, everyone. I trust everyone can hear us there, as we've done in the past, guys. If you could leave your cameras off and your microphones on mute, that would be appreciated. We'll get underway in a minute. Unlike what Mergers has been doing over the last 3 weeks, for these conferences, you'll only need to raise your hand if you have a question. So please do so if you have a question. We'll get underway as soon as everyone's populated and we have the first question. So please raise a hand if you have a question for Mitchell Marsh. We'll start off with Lockie McCurdy.
Thanks, Cole. Hey, Mitch. Can you give us a bit of an insight into how the celebrations have been over the last 24 hours? Obviously, it's been a pretty history-making result last night, winning that test match.
Yeah, it was amazing. Obviously, when the lads came off, they were all fairly exhausted. It's been a long sort of 15 days of test cricket when you think about that. They only had 3 days break in between tests and a fairly unchanged side. So the boys were all pretty buggered, but I think there was a real sense of satisfaction last night. We all just sat around the pool and everyone had some nice dinner and a couple of quiet beers. Guys were so exhausted that yeah, most of them were looking forward to getting home today. But yeah, everyone was extremely proud, and it was a really nice celebration together.
As someone who's watched a lot of cricket in your time, these last 15 days of...
Sorry, Lockie, I think we just lost...
What do you think about Reigns in terms of to get that result in the final session of the 15th game?
Sorry, you just cut out there. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, sure. You watched a lot of Test cricket and cricket in general in your time, but in terms of the last 15 days of Test cricket, how mentally tough do you think the players needed to be to get that result on the final session of that 15th day?
Oh, look, it's an incredible achievement for this group. I think we spoke about it at the start of the series. You know, each individual came up with their own method. As a team, we came up with our own method, and we were going to have to stick at it for 15 days if we wanted to win this series. And I think the way that we won it in the last session of the last day of the last Test match sums up this group. They stuck at their plans for the whole time. And got the rewards at the end. So I think it's an incredible series, and it's one that this team will hopefully look back on in the next couple of years. It was the start for us winning in the subcontinent. We've got a lot of subcontinent tours over the next few years, so hopefully it's just a start for us.
Alex Malcolm.
Yeah, Mitch, you're obviously looking forward to playing in the ODIs. The ODI team hasn't played at all since July. Have you guys had a chance to have a discussion about some plans and where you might bat, what role you might have, or is it sort of been all test mode up until now?
Yeah, it's pretty much all test mode. We'll come together today and over the next few days of training, and yeah, it's always nice to have that influx of energy from the lads, the white ball team that have come here. They're raring to go, and for us guys that have been on the bench, we're certainly raring to go. So I think this one-day series is going to be a really good series. As you saw, the Test series was played in great spirits, but super competitive. So I think the one-day series will be no different.
You haven't played since the Big Bash final, mate. What did you do with your time off? How did you feel missing that 5-match series against Sri Lanka to rest? How are you feeling about your game and where you're at, and what kind of role do you think, or would you like to play in the ODI team?
Yeah, look, I really enjoyed my break. I spoke about it, living in the bubbles, and also just the amount of cricket that I played personally over that 6-month period. It was certainly time for me to have a bit of a break and live a bit of a normal life for 10 days at home, which I was extremely appreciative of. And yeah, I've spent the last sort of 4 weeks here preparing for the white ball series, so it's been very enjoyable. In terms of my role, hopefully I'll be somewhere up near the top again. But we'll have to wait and see.
Wahid. You there, Wahid?
His microphone's...
Yeah, you're on mute, I think, Wahid. We'll go to Shabazz Ali in the meantime. Ejaz? Okay, we'll try Jack Painter. Jack? Hello?
Hey Mitch, you got that?
Yep.
Yeah. Just obviously you got the white ball series coming up now, but how much are you looking ahead and looking forward to working with Punter in the IPL this season?
Yeah, I'm absolutely pumped. Feel very lucky to be at Delhi. Obviously I haven't been there. They've had a 10-day lead up, and I've been obviously on the WhatsApp groups and seeing all the videos online of him coaching, and yeah, looking forward to getting over there and spending time with him. I've got another 8 weeks with Davey Warner, which I'm looking forward to. He's probably not looking forward to it, but I love playing with him and love batting up the top with him, so I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, obviously first things first, got a white ball series to win here, but very much looking forward to being part of it this year.
So is Ricky giving you an indication you'll bat at 3 like you do with the Aussies on the Scorchers?
Hopefully, yeah. I haven't really spoken to him about it as yet, but yeah, I'm hopeful that I'll be up at number 3 for Delhi.
And just one final one for me. How much have you been following the West Australians, how they're going so far? Obviously the Marsh Cup title and hopefully a drought-breaking Shield win next week.
Yeah, it's been great to watch. Got a strong WA contingent over here, so we've all been following very closely. I'm so happy for the boys. It's been a lot of hard work, and I'm extremely, I wouldn't say jealous, but it's always tough to watch your mates playing finals, and I'm just so pumped for Sean. You know, he's played 21 years of Sheffield Shield cricket, played maybe 1 or 2 finals, and but now he gets his chance to hopefully cap off an amazing career by winning a Shield final at home. So I'm very excited for everyone in WA.
Thanks, Jack. We'll try to go back to Wahid. Sorry, we may be having a few internet issues here. Are you there, Wahid? Okay, no Wahid. We'll go to Chloe. Can you hear us, Chloe?
Hey Mitch, I just wanted to ask, so Smudge has obviously been omitted from the ODIs. How do you think, what kind of impact do you think that will have?
Yeah, he's injured, so it's always, when you lose someone like Steve Smith from your team, it's always a lot of runs that you've got to make up. But I think when you lose experienced guys like that, it gives other guys a great opportunity. You know, leading into a World Cup in maybe 12 months' time, I think it is, or maybe a touch longer. It's important that you have a look at other guys, and it'll be as tough as it is to lose him. It'll be an opportunity for someone else.
Thanks, Chloe. We'll go back to Wahid. Are you there, Wahid? No.
Thanks, Cole. Sorry, I think there's a couple of internet connection issues. I'm not sure whose end it is, but Mitch, obviously with the squad, it's quite an inexperienced bowling lineup in terms of the fast bowlers. A lot of guys looking forward to getting their opportunity, but I guess you must also be ready to stick your hand up and bowl a few overs with the ball as well as needed.
Yeah, I've put my hand up to open the bowling. Not sure how far that's going to get, but I'll be grabbing the new pellets out at training and putting my best foot forward. But yeah, we have got a bit of an inexperience here, but yeah, look, what a great opportunity to come and play on the subcontinent. Pakistan are a very, very good white ball team. So it's going to be an awesome opportunity for all of us to go out there and enjoy playing cricket for Australia. A bit of a new look team, but hopefully we can bring lots of energy and you know, have a really competitive series with a very good Pakistan team.
Okay, if Wahid, Ejaz or Sahel can hear us, can you ask your questions, please? No? Chloe, can you hear us?
I can, yes. They're closing the blinds here, so sorry if it's loud for just a second. I just kind of wanted to piggyback on the that last question. Seeing the pictures, what the boys have just played on over there, Mitch, do you guys, you know, and going in with a little bit of an inexperienced bowling unit, Does that kind of change tactics for you? Is that something you prepared for? Is that something personally you've thought about, looking at what they've played on?
Yeah, I think the one-day wickets will probably be a little bit different, I imagine. You know, from all reports, the one-day wicket here in Lahore is a very good wicket. It'd be quite glassy, obviously very flat, so you'd expect high-scoring games. And I think over here, at times, the dew factor might come in. So I think I'm hopeful that we'll see high-scoring games and great cricket for the fans and people watching all over the world. And I think that's really important. So yeah, from all reports, the wickets will hopefully be really good, and that'll provide a different challenge for us.
Yes, Wahid.
Okay, Jazz here. Mitch, my question is, last 15 days Australia played test cricket here in Pakistan, and that happens after 24 years. Now, so far, what kind of your experience with Pakistani crowd and Pakistani ground? Do you think Pakistan need more team? Because you know Shaheen Shah Afridi, Rizwan and Babar got ICC awards, so we have better players, and but you share us ground atmosphere, and is it true Pakistan need more international cricket here in backyard?
Yeah, firstly, in my experience here in Pakistan so far has been really nice. The people have been lovely. We felt very well looked after. The commandos here are doing an amazing job of keeping us safe, and the food's been outstanding. The hotels have been lovely. So it's been a really pleasurable experience. And I think on these tours it's really important you lean on your teammates and you spend a lot of time together in these very strict bubbles, so it's been really, really great. And I think as for the Pakistan cricket team, yeah, they're a very, very good cricket team with some very special players, as you mentioned. But ultimately I think that over the 15 days we played the better cricket, and that's not necessarily a reflection on the Pakistan team. It was an amazing series and played in great spirit, so hopefully this is just the start for Pakistan cricket, having more cricket here and more international teams coming to bring cricket back here. You can see the potential it's got, and it's a very nice place.
Right, Marsh, first of all, very warm welcome to Pakistan. What do you think, which Pakistani bowler might be surprising for Australian batters?
Might be surprising?
For Australian batters. Australian batsmen.
Yep. Look, I'm hopeful that there's no surprises come Tuesday with the amount of footage and knowledge you have on opposition teams these days. But what I do know is that it'll be a very hard and very challenging 3 one-day matches against a very good Pakistan team.
Ijaz, please take yourself off mute if you have a question. Sahel or Shabazz?
Marsh, first of all, congratulations to you. Well done. Test series after 24 years. Marsh, I want to ask, your father had a very great memories in Lahore and Karachi. What is your plan for the next one series? Do you want a good performance to remember your whole life?
Yeah, my dad spoke about his time here in Pakistan. He absolutely loved it. I think it was probably a little bit different to what it is now back then. Yeah, they had some pretty incredible experiences back then, but yeah, I'm very much enjoying it, and hopefully I can play some good cricket here as well.
Okay, 2 more guys. If Ijaz or Sahel can hear us, please ask your question, otherwise we'll finish this conference up.
Thanks, mate. My question has been done. Thank you.
Okay, Ijaz, you're lucky last.
My question also done. Thank you.
Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks folks. Sorry for the minor internet issues. We'll get those fixed for tomorrow. So thanks everyone for joining, and we'll catch you all later.
Thanks, Mitch. Thanks, Cole.
See ya. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, that's a bit of fun in this part of the world.
Yeah.